Chris Curry, and I'm doing a presentation on which weather station you should choose. It'll help you make a decision on which weather stations you are most accurate, or which weather stations are most accurate and which ones have the most to offer. My study was to record the amount of rain I would get in a week in January. To the right, you will see my graph entitled Rainfall. During that time, I recorded the information. We didn't get as much rain as I hoped. In fact, we only got about 0.07 inches of rain in the time. Now, I know it's not a lot, but it's still comparable to other weather stations. The Weather Channel is almost exactly the same, got exactly the same amount as I did. Google Weather was almost exactly the same also, but there was a little bit of a difference you could see. They got in a total of 0.06 inches of rain instead of 0.07. In other weather stations I checked out, such as Yahoo, CNN, MSNBC, and the National Weather Service, all had very close or exactly the same as me and the Weather Channel. The Weather Channel is one of the most reputable places you can go for weather updates. They are also very accurate. They offer a bunch of different things regarding weather. They have local weather, national weather, severe weather, which is regarding big storms or dangerous events involving rain, heat, snow, and wind. And they also offer alerts in case of an emergency. And the local weather on the Weather Channel is today's forecast, hourly forecast, tomorrow's forecast, 5-day forecast, 10-day, monthly, and there's also a video forecast, and you have a map showing the current weather patterns. The Weather Channel can be found on TV, radio, internet, and even on your mobile phone. The opinion I have on the Weather Channel is that I liked everything they had and how it was organized, and it's also one of my top choices for weather updates. CNN Weather is also pretty reputable too, as a place for weather updates. They're not as accurate as the Weather Channel, but if you're in a hurry and you go to CNN, it's not a bad place. Different types of forecasts they have are current conditions, today, tomorrow, extended forecast, and a map showing what the weather is today. CNN can be found on the internet or on your mobile phone. My opinion on CNN weather is that I like how they have some things such as time, temperature, humidity, etc. But it isn't as well laid out as I like it. I wouldn't mind using it, just if I had a better option, I'd prefer that. Your local meteorologist. Your local meteorologist is probably as accurate, if not more accurate, than other weather predictions. Some examples of this are MSNBC Weather, Fox, and the National Weather Service. They are all very reputable for weather updates on the spot and are easy to access. They can be found on TV, radio, internet, and on your mobile phone. My opinion on these are that they are good and just as accurate as any other weather station you could go to. And you have smaller weather stations are just normal places to go that people go to for updates on weather, like any other weather station, just not as popular. Some examples of smaller weather stations are Google Weather, Yahoo Weather. They offer a weather service, but it's not really the main selling point of their website. So for being as small as they are also really, really accurate for temperature, humidity, and precipitation. Even on some days where there's almost no rain, where it's hard to measure exactly, they got within like 1/10 of an inch. So if you need to go and check up on whether if you're going somewhere, then they're not a bad place to go either. And my final conclusion for the project is that I would choose the Weather Channel because I like how it's laid out, and over every other one, they're the most accurate to what I got, and there's a lot of other ones that got basically the same amount, but some branched off a little, so I choose the Weather Channel.